in the end, it was a draw. I thought it was going to be a draw from the start of the game, but
you said that in the last podcast, so
yeah. What I said in the last podcast, should Arsenal beat Tottenham, they're back in the title race. But
wait, back in the top
title race, top 4 title race. Huge. Back in the title race.
Well, you get a trophy.
Back in the race for the top
4 titles.
Top 4, top 3.
North London derby, Ramone.
Good game, and
You think? I don't think it was that
Excuse me?
great
no,
game.
it's a good game. I thought it was a good game.
Which one? The one in 2018?
No, the North London derby, 2019 at Wembley.
It was.
Well, I thought it was good.
There was no atmosphere.
That dead game.
I thought it was a good game. I thought
Not for a North London derby.
Couldn't string 5 passes together.
I thought it was quite a passionate North London derby. It wasn't as much as it was last time in terms of the whole bust up before, but I still feel like challenges are going in.
But I mean, just like the whole atmosphere, everything. It just seemed a bit. It's a bit slower to play. Maybe it's the Wembley factor. You don't get the same, intense atmosphere.
I think it was more. I think if anything, it was more to do with the pressure on what the game means. A lot of the time, North London derby doesn't really have an effect on the league. Doesn't really have an effect on positions.
So everyone just goes out for it.
Yeah, it's just a one game fight. Whereas now we're talking about a game which could pull Tottenham back into a race they don't want to be in, a top 4 race. And Arsenal needed to win, and Spurs needed to, I guess, not lose that game really. And in the end, it was a draw. I thought it was going to be a draw from the start of the game, but
you said that in the last podcast, so
yeah. What I said in the last podcast, should Arsenal beat Tottenham, they're back in the title race. But
wait, back in the top.
Title race, top 4 title race. Huge. Back in the title race.
Well, you get a trophy.
Back in the race for the top
4 titles.
Top 4, top 3. Arsenal. Okay, look, let me talk from Arsenal point of view. For me, Arsenal played well away from home against a Big 6 club. Tottenham, we don't play well. I think we won 1 of the last 10 away games against Tottenham. So it's not we don't play well away from home and get the result there. Looking back at the game though, they should have won it. They had chances to win it. Lacazette,
yeah, man,
should have scored 2 chances.
Well, I think the second one we siphoned it wide.
Yeah.
Like, that was a glorious opportunity. You got to be scoring. I'd have made it 2-0, innit?
Yeah, I would have made it 2-0. Both of them chances he should be scoring at. And he was taken off. Aubameyang came on, and of course missed the penalty. So I mean, in the 92nd minute, he missed the penalty.
Well, it was a tale of 2 penalties. Obviously, Kane got fouled for the first penalty. Aubameyang fouled for the second one. Kane scored his, and Aubameyang missed his. Kyle, that Kane one, was it a penalty?
I mean, it was definitely a foul. I mean, I know people saying it was offside, and then people are saying that it's not offside because he hadn't challenged for the ball, so you can only be called offside once you make a movement or a challenge.
Well, let me read it as the FA defines it. It says, so offside, a player in an offside position is moving towards the ball with the intention of playing the ball and is fouled before playing or attempting to play the ball, or challenging an opponent for the ball. The foul is penalised as it occurred before the offside offence. So, in that instance, he's got an intention, I guess, in his mind, I want to play this ball. But he's fouled before he's gone to maybe kick it or pass it. He's fouled before he's gone to tackle an opponent who has it. And he's that's that. And he's fouled before. Actually, no. He says he's moving towards the ball. The second definition, or the second incident, an offence is committed against a player in an offside position who is already playing or attempting to play the ball, or challenging an opponent for the ball. The offside offence is penalised as it occurred before the foul challenge. Very wordy. Basically saying, if Kane's moving to trying to play the ball from an offside position, he's offside. If he's not trying to play the ball from offside position, he's not offside. So the question is, was he trying to play the ball or attempting to play the ball ever?
I mean,
before he was fouled. That is the question.
He's got nothing but eyes on the ball, so of course he is. If you look at him, he's got nothing but eyes on the ball.
Maybe he's just looking at it. Huh? Maybe just looking at it. I don't know.
So, but the thing is, right?
But he said you can move towards it and not attack.
I know this is.
It's ridiculous, to be honest. The rule.
It is, and I know this is the rule, right? But this is the first time we're bringing it up like this because we've had so many incidents before. But people who say, "Oh, the defender's made this run because the striker's running over here, so he has to man mark his guy. You can't just leave the striker." Who's it that fouled him?
Mustafi.
Yeah, Mustafi. So Mustafi wouldn't have made that run if Kane didn't make that run. Therefore, because
he's interfering with play kind of thing.
I thought offside is if you interfere.
But that's what I think.
People get called for offside if they're obstructing the goalkeeper, but they have no intention of playing the ball. They're in front of the goalkeeper can't see, and they're offside, and then they move out the way, and then the ball goes in the back of the net, but you're offside. They had no intention of playing the ball, so that means they shouldn't be offside then, right? No, but they're obstructing play or interfering with play. So I don't know.
Yeah, I can't see how he can't be offside.
Yeah.
Because if he was offside and he didn't move, that's another thing. But the fact that he's running in the direction of where the ball's going means he has an intention of playing the ball.
Yeah.
But the rules stating that simply running towards the ball isn't offside, which I guess, you know how sometimes when a ball's played offside, over the top, for example, someone starts running, they don't flag until late, like, until he touches the ball, something like that. But I just think it's ridiculous. Like, he's clearly running towards the ball, so his action is therefore going to have a reaction for everyone else. He's running towards the ball, I need to run after him. He's running towards the keeper, has to come out, or whatever it is. So he's interfering with play automatically just by making that movement towards the ball. I think the offside rule is a bit. It's too confusing. It's too confusing.
I kind of hear what they're saying because there's like
he's running towards the ball,
but there's like a few moments where a ball might be played over the top. So say for example, there's a player that's onside, the midfielder plays over the top, and there's a player that's way offside, but he's running towards the ball, but he's gonna cross play. He's going to get himself into a position where the other player who's onside can cut it back to him.
For me, if you're running towards the ball, it's offside because your movement in the direction of where the ball is.
Okay, but he's getting himself in a position where he can receive the ball when he's onside.
But if he's running in the direction of where the ball is or where the ball is going, so if the ball's say going that way and he's running that direction, or the ball's going there and he's running that way, his movement is affecting what the defender decides to do, what the keeper decides to do.
But that's not the rule. The rule is...
No, I know, but I'm saying... But what I'm saying is surely that is as much interfering with play as standing in front of the keeper. Because the keeper's blocked. You're not moving, but the keeper's blocked by so you're affecting what he can or can't do. If you run towards or in the direction of the ball, the keeper's like, oh, I need to come out. Oh, I don't need to come out. The defender's like, oh, I need to make a tackle or not make a tackle.
The defender can see, or the defender can make a judgment. Like, if the defender can see he's offside, he can, in his head, he can be like,
but you can't.
I don't need to charge up because he's offside.
But how offside is offside? Because yes, if it's miles offside, yes, cool. But if it's not miles offside, are you gonna? You say play to the whistle. You can't bang.
Well,
that the linesman is gonna.
Well, next season we've got VAR, so it's no problem.
But then you say that, Cal. But then next year, if that season happens, I would love to know what they will get.
The thing is, I think all referees, no referee has come out and said that it's onside.
It's
onside. Yeah. Every referee has come out and said that it's offside. There's only some journalists that have come and said, "Oh, but maybe if you take the ball a certain way, then it's offside." So I think every referee in that situation, VAR wise, would have given it as offside.
But I think they need to clean up the wording there because when you have rules like that, then people will bring it up to debate and say, "Well, your rule says this X, Y, Z."
I mean, Dermot came on Sky Sports and he said that because Kane challenged for the ball, in his mind, the clue is there that he's in the air. Because he's in the air, that shows he's going for the ball. If he wasn't in the air, if he was running towards the ball and didn't jump or wasn't in the air at the time that he was fouled, then it wouldn't be given.
But I have an issue with that. If he's running towards the ball but he doesn't jump, you're not going to give it. But say Mustafi found him without him jumping. What? So it is. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's for me. That's
because I guess in the same time, if you play the ball over the top, and a player's running towards the ball, and then he stops because he realizes he's offside and someone else is onside and wants it.
For me, that's offside.
It's offside, but it depends on how...
They wouldn't give it. They might not give it, shall I say.
It depends on how close he gets to the ball.
Offside because
you made a run, so I'm making that run. If you didn't make a run, I might have got to cover the cross that the other guy's going to make.
The whole point of offside is that the player that he was offside has gained an unfair advantage. If he stops and because he realizes he's offside, you're saying that should be offside. He hasn't gained an unfair advantage.
But he's interfered, but the team has, because he's interfered with play. The defender has made a movement to challenge the guy who's offside and running towards the ball, but he stopped. Now I'm out of position, and it's I don't know, man. It's a bit messy. But as it was, he wasn't given offside. Stepped up, started the penalty away.